Her time is hot right now, but eventually it's gonna go down, right? So she has to eventually find the right guy for her. Maybe it might be Damson. And the way Damson look like he loved her more than any girl. Damson, because Michael B. Jordan didn't look this much in love. Peace and blessings, you ugly mofos, and welcome to another episode of He Rants. I am your host, Felix Long Trousers. Hey, check this out, man. This is your first time on He Rants. I want to let you know I'm just a random guy. Let's talk about random stuff that interests me, and I just feel like I need to inform you guys about it. If that sounds sexy or attractive to you, make sure you hit the subscribe button as well as with the post notification. That way you'll always be one of the first to hear the voice. Same time, leave a like, because I'm so damn insecure, and those likes definitely let me know I'm doing a stand-up job. Same time, you gotta buy the merch. Mofo, men offering females orgasms because they're so humble. Link in the description box below. But let's not waste more time. Let's get right into these stories. We gotta start off today with a very sad story, right? We have to talk about DC Young Fly and his partner Jacky Oh. Jacky Oh, apparently she used to be one of the Wild 'N Out girls, right? And they, I think in 2015, around the same time that DC Young Fly actually got into the show Wild 'N Out, and, you know, Nick Cannon's show and everything, of improv comedy. Great show, man. Still hilarious. They met on the show and everything, and from there they just been, lovey-dovey and everything, right? 3 kids. Jacky O is beautiful. I gotta give a shout out to this guy DC. She's gorgeous, bro. Like, no, bro, she is beautiful. I seem like, damn, that's what you doing, DC. That's what you doing, son. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was wondering why he didn't marry her though, son. The only reason I was thinking possibly because, you know, having 3 kids and you haven't married her, I was thinking, like, is it because she was a Wild 'N Out girl and he still has that in the back of his head? Like, did Nick Cannon do something with her? I'm not sure. You know what I'm saying? But the reason why I'm talking about them is because Jacky O has recently just passed away, man. Unfortunately, she died at the age of 32, which is nothing. Oh my gosh, that's nothing. 32 years old. It's unfortunate. It's very unfortunate. I could only imagine what's going through his mind and the family, you know, passing away. So they're saying right now that she passed away on Wednesday. The information that we have right now that she was in Miami having a mommy makeover surgery. For those of you guys who don't know what a mommy makeover surgery is, it's when, you know, you've had kids, you feel like you may have had enough kids, right? You're like, all right, cool, I want to get my body snatched because, you know, the kids kind of destroyed me a little bit. Might have made my stomach, you know how some women be having a crinkled up stomach that looks like paper? You ever crumpled up some paper, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, that's how some of these joints that have a baby's, you know, stomach looks. And sometimes the stomach hangs. It's a lot of aftermath that comes from having a baby, right? Kind of messes up the woman's body. Sometimes some women elevate. I've seen a lot of times women elevate, like Keke Palmer. She had the baby, now she got the woman weight, and this joint's looking. I never found Keke Palmer attractive until recently. I'm like, oh my god, that baby weight did her great. That really did great. Rihanna too. I mean, Rihanna, I always thought she was attractive, but the baby weight really, you know, it really helped elevate the body and everything, right? So most likely, being that she is an influencer, she's out there. She wanted to make sure her body was good and snatched up. I'm assuming they're done having kids. I'm assuming, right? And that's why she went to Miami and got the mommy makeover. Like I said, we still need more information, but I'm guessing that something went wrong during the surgery. Maybe an infection or something that spread. Unless, I'm not sure, did she actually have the surgery on Wednesday? Or maybe it could even be a possibility that she was about to get the surgery and then something happened. Who knows, right? I'm going to still see if there's any more information that comes out later, but that's all we have, man. I just sent out prayers to the family. We got to talk about Lizzo. You guys know my favorite overweight, actually morbidly obese artist, right? Lizzo, man, you guys know I always make fun of Lizzo any chance I get, rather. Anytime I'm talking about somebody who's overweight, Lizzo usually catches a stray. Just somehow. You know what I'm saying? But it looks like it's getting to her, right? Actually, we've been knowing it's been getting to her because she's been talking about it. She always puts up this fake facade like it's not, but then you see her later on complaining about like, oh, this, oh, you guys talk about my weight. So she's come out again recently and saying like, man, she's receiving so much hate for just being herself, right? The people of this world pretty much disgust her in a sense, right? I'm paraphrasing. You know what I'm saying? Paraphrasing. But she's just tired and frustrated with just like people just looking at her and saying, making fun of her and all that stuff, being fat. She says she's already stopped eating fast food. She hasn't eaten fast food in years. Okay. So she says she stopped eating fast. She hasn't eaten fast food in years, and people are still complaining about her and everything, right? And I'm here to say this as being one of the leaders of the insult train on Lizzo, right? I want people to understand. I don't dislike Lizzo as a person. I don't dislike her at all. I'm just a guy who makes fun of everybody. And Lizzo is such an easy target because she's literally just large, right? Large blob. And then she makes it easy because the outfits that she wears, right? It's just like, you want me to roast you or something, right? You're asking for it. It's kind of like, you know how those bullies be like, I didn't want to bully the kid, but his face just looks so punchable. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like with Lizzo. She just looks so insultable, or, you know, just somebody to throw jokes at. She's very talented. You know what I'm saying? I respect her talent, respect her grind. She's made a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I think she has to understand why she gets a lot of backlash, why she gets a lot of jokes thrown at her. It's simple. You try to push out this, it's good to be, what the hell is this on the top of my head? I'm feeling something. You push out this lifestyle, right? You push out this thing about being fat. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's okay to be fat. Fat is beautiful, while also being morbidly obese, right? So a lot of people are going to see this and add that with the outfits, and they're going to start roasting your ass, right? Because let's be real, it's not good to be fat. When you're overweight, higher risk of all types of medical things, right? Medical complications, right? You know, there's going to be that one idiot like, oh, but skinny people, they use drugs and all that stuff. Shut the hell up. Fat people do too. So now what? There's fat people be doing the exact same drugs, bro. What are you talking about, son? Trust me, there's fat crackheads out there. They're out there. I've seen it. There's fat crackheads out there. They're crackheads, but they still get their meals. That's what you're talking about, right? They'll smoke the crack and still eat their meals. You know what I'm saying? Regardless, man, stop with this, oh, you're skinny don't mean you're healthy. Yeah, it doesn't, but I still give the chances to that skinny person surviving over a large, very hefty, gargantuan sized woman. Like, let's be real, son. And here's the thing. Eventually, she's going to lose the weight. She has to. She doesn't have a choice, right? It's only so long you can stay so large, right? Monique, she was also on the same train. Like, oh, fat is beautiful. She had to lose weight. You know what I'm saying? There's a few other individuals that have to lose weight. Eventually, when they get older, when they start hitting their 50s, 40s, late 40s, 50s, they're like, all right, this weight is starting to hurt me. You know what I'm saying? It's starting to hurt me. Lizzo, I think Lizzo is still in her early 30s, if I'm not mistaken, mid 30s. I'm not sure exactly how old she is. But yeah, so I mean, with those, you're gonna get roasted, bruh. You going to LA Lakers games with your ass cheeks out, like you not a big joint, son. Like, you lying to these joints and, oh, your fat is beautiful. Like, I look great. You don't look great. You look bad, son. You look terrible. You look very, very huge. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people will say, especially if let's say if you see Lizzo with a handsome looking guy, right? Most people will say, man, she's not. How the hell did she get this guy? Oh, it's money, right? Then there's gonna be the idiots that pop up. Oh, maybe he likes big joints. Let's live in reality, guys. Let's live in reality. We might not be doing enough intel, enough research on the guys, right? To check and see like, oh, has this guy been known to be a avid chubby chaser? Or no, is he out here slinging his pee into lard? Like, is that what he loves? He likes the extra folds for friction or grip, rather. You know what I'm saying? Is that what he is? We might not, but I think only about 5 to 4% statistically show are okay with overweight women, son. Only 4 or 5%, I believe. So the other percent, I doubt that he falls under that percentage. He understands she got money. He can live a certain lifestyle, right? There's any guy who messes with her. That's how that's how the real people who use logical sense are gonna think, right? So listen, Lizzo, the best way for you to stop the bullying and insults is to conform and change, right? And that's why I tell people, I'm a big advocate for bullying. Bullying can build character, right? It can. Certain things, like, you gotta change, right? And I feel like, now bullying is not good for everything, obviously, but this is one of those. Like, if you're overweight, I think bullying should help. oh, what if they do self-harm? If they do self-harm, they're already soft, and they probably was going to do self-harm regardless. Right? I'll be honest with you. That's how I be feeling a lot of these joints. I'm like, bro, that person was already on the edge. Because you're telling me this is what caused them to, you know what I'm saying? Not to be like, I don't care, but at the same time, kind of like, you know, I don't know what to say. I mean, we got to talk about one of the ladies of the streets, Lori Harvey. Calm down. I know a lot of y'all are saying, what makes her a part of the streets? You don't see nothing like any type of adult tapes coming out, you know what I'm saying? But one of the things I feel like makes her a strong member, if not a candidate of the street empire, the street coalition itself, is the fact that she's constantly going from celebrity to celebrity. I want you guys to understand when it comes to the hierarchy of the streets, right? I feel like once a girl gets into the celebrity lifestyle, right, start messing with entertainers and whatnot, right, athletes and all that, right, her street level jumps. Like if she was, let's say she smashed 10 regular guys, right, I think smashing, I'm not going to say one, but maybe 2 celebrities is equating to about 15 bodies. To me, that's how I look at it, right? And let's be honest, Lori Harvey has been smashing her way up to the top. I really don't even know what she does. I think she probably has a makeup line, but that's probably more recently. I'm not sure. Maybe we could do more research on that, John. You feel me? But regardless of all that, she's very attractive, right? I think right now, she's 26 years old. But, you know, let's see what happens, right? But the reason why I'm talking about her is because she's with Damson Idris, right? I think a few weeks back there was a little bit of talks like maybe they might have separated. I think Damson let it sit for a little bit. He let it sit for like a week or so, and then he came out and pretty much was showing like, yo, nah, we're still good, we still together, right? It's all love, regardless, right? Y'all thought that Lori Harvey kicked me to the curb and then moved on to her the next suckeroni. You feel me? Nah, I'm still here. I'm still the head sucker right now. You feel me? And it hurts me to say that because Damson Idris, man, he's a Nigerian brother. You know what I'm saying? He's a Nigerian brother, man. I love his work. Snowfall. I'm trying to watch this other movie I seen in the UK that he had when he was younger. I'm trying to watch that. I just want him to just take the spot of Denzel, man. Chadwick Boseman was supposed to, but unfortunately he passed away. And I just, so like strain coming up here. I just don't feel like Michael B. Jordan. I like him, so I just don't feel like he's the one. Maybe it might be Jonathan Majors. I'm not sure, but Michael B. Jordan, he's not. I almost feel like he's an interim guy, right? Because Chadwick Boseman is gone. He's like, okay, this guy's the interim. He's gonna hold us over until the real guy comes, who might be Majors. It might be Majors, right? But I really, just because it's Nigerian, I want Damson to be the guy, right? And I feel like Damson has more of the look of being the guy. I think Jonathan Majors, he doesn't. I don't know. Some people might say he has the look, but I don't think. The Chadwick Boseman and Denzel Washington slim body, you know what I'm saying? Michael B. Jordan, he kind of got it. You know what I'm saying? Damson got it. You feel me? It's like you got to have that. You're like, Major's more swole. He might fall under the rock or something. I'm not sure. But I'm being sidetracked, man. I'm just rambling. But yeah, man, the reason why I'm talking about them is because apparently they went on a vacation, right, in London, and they went to a Renaissance concert, Beyonce Renaissance concert, right? And people are pretty much clowning this guy, Damson, because they're saying like how it seems like he likes her, right? And likes Lori Harvey more than Lori Harvey likes him, right? Which is funny because I always felt this way. I feel like Lori Harvey doesn't really love men. She's just there to use them as tools for elevation, right? I don't know this girl though, right? I could just be saying a whole lot of BS, but since I don't know her, I'm just gonna make stuff up, right? Why? Because it's entertaining, it's provocative, you know, it gets the people going. It's one of those things I just do. So I told you I like to see the world crash and burn. But yeah, man, so the people are looking at him like, bro, son, she doesn't really bang with you like that, right? Because there's a video of him like holding her all lovey-dovey and she's just like, you know. But I'll be honest with you, me watching the video, right, just seeing how it is, I don't think I think people are reaching a little bit, man. I feel like she's enjoying, because when he kissed her on the cheek, it looked like she was just happy, bro. Like, I don't know. I think her personality might come off like she don't bang with the dude, but who knows though? Like I said, I still think that she's one with the streets. I still think that Damson is just a stepping stone for the future, right? She might be playing the long game. Like I said before, she might be playing the long game with Damson, because right now Michael B. Jordan and Jonathan Majors at the top. Damson, he's in third place, But it looks like if he can get the right roles, the right movies, because Snowfall did it. You know what I'm saying? I think this other show called Swarm or something like that. I need to watch that joint too. He might start elevating and overlap them. Who knows, right? I think she's waiting for the long game, right? She's playing the long game. But yeah, man, I don't know. Maybe I might be bad at reading body language, right? I could usually tell when a girl is just like, oh, no, I don't want to deal with it. And then I just, skedaddle. That one right there is iffy. I feel like she was okay with it, right? I think she was okay with it. I could be wrong, right? And, he's coming out here and I guess Damson is really upset, right? I think he's tired of everybody clowning him, right? And he decided to deactivate his Twitter. And I'll tell you this. I respect it, right? I respect it, right? You can't take the insults, even though I feel like you should be able to take the insults when you get into the limelight. You should take what comes with it, right? There's a lot of people who don't like me. I'm not even that relevant, but there's a lot of people who don't like me. But it is what it is. I just live with it. You feel me? Like, I just live with it. You just gotta live with it sometimes. And this, I don't think is that big of a deal, right? Unless, the only thing I can think of is, unless there's some truth to it. Unless he knows that she doesn't really bang with him like that. And he's feeling some type of way because other people are bringing it to light. He's like, oh, damn, I noticed. Everybody else noticing. I just need all this negativity away. I want to stay with my lover. I love her so much. I don't know. It's a possibility, man. But Damson, don't go out sad, man. If you leave her, elevate. You got to leave her before she leaves you. This relationship is not going to last forever. Well, who knows? It might. Because what's her name? I think she's, 26 years old? 26, 27 years old, right? She's in the danger zone area, right? Right now, she's still the it girl somewhat. But eventually, she's going to start getting older. The it girl status will start dropping. Before you know it, no one's really checking for her. Rihanna is beautiful, for example, right? Rihanna is no longer the quote-unquote it girl. Dudes, of course, will still want to mess with her, but she's not as hot as she was before, right? Same thing with a lot of these, Sierra, they were all, whew. But then eventually, when age starts coming, slowly but surely, we start going down. You feel me? Look at Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj was like, dude, what? Now Nicki Minaj is like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I would, for older joint, yeah, I'd crack Nicki. You know what I'm saying? Like, people won't start saying it like that. Like, for older joint, I would start cracking. So, I'm hoping that she has enough sense, right? Or enough awareness to know that her time is hot right now, but eventually it's going to go down, right? So, she has to eventually find the right guy for her. Maybe it might be Damson. And the way Damson look like he loved her more than any girl. Damson, because Michael B. Jordan didn't look this much in love. You feel me? But hey, it is what it is, right? But that's all I got to say on this, man. If you stay this long, I appreciate you. I love you. Make sure you hit the subscribe button as well as with the post notifications. That way, you always be wanting first to hear the voice. Same time, leave a like because I'm so damn insecure, and those likes definitely let me know I'm doing a stand-up job. Same time, you gotta buy the merch. Mofo, men offering females orgasms because we're so humble. Link in the description box below. That's all I got to say. Peace and blessings, you ugly mofos. And I'm out.